get into this right here. Well, sports continues to be rigged. We can see it with the NBA. We can see it with the NFL. I mean, wow. Look, guys, I don't have a channel to where, I can slow down video and show you all these rigged plays and all this stuff like that. I don't have it, but there's a lot of channels out there. I'm surprised all these channels out here where they're showing you that these leagues are scripted, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And like somebody said, how do you know it wasn't back in the day? And I'm just saying, man, go watch some of the games back in the days. If that was scripted back in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, wow, they're the best actors I've ever seen. They're better than Hollywood, way better. Because today, the acting is horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible with these leagues. I mean, wow. I don't even know what's worse. Is it the NFL or is it the NBA? Who's got the worst scripted actors? Who's got the worst scripted actors? Is it the NBA or is it the NFL? I don't know, guys. It seems to me the NBA is just blatant. They don't care. They're just gonna, especially for the Lakers, they don't care, man. The refs are just in on the Lakers. And we sit there and complain every time the Lakers play that they get all these free throws. And people go back and they make videos. What are we complaining about? We know it's rigged for the Lakers. We already know. So what's the big deal? It's not rigged so they can win as far as championships, right? Unless they want that to be in the bubble. But what I'm trying to say is LeBron James ain't going back to the finals. We ain't got to worry about that, guys. As long as LeBron James is on that Lakers team, they better be playing nobody in the finals. And they got to get past, some of these good teams in the West. And like I said, I don't think they got it like that. They was barely beating that Jazz team until it went into the fourth quarter, and then the referee had just got out of hand. So a lot of times, I'm not trying to say it's scripted as far as who's going to win the championship. Maybe I think that's more NFL. NFL looks like a whole bunch of fucking actors. It's getting bad out there, guys. I was watching the Tampa Bay game last night, the 8:20 game, and a Buccaneer player, I can't remember this guy's name. He's a tight end. They threw the ball to him, and nobody was around him, but he just fumbled the ball like 3-4 times for no reason. Until two defenders did come over to him. Then he decides to catch the ball or get a hold of the ball. And he got the ball way out in front of him. Lets the defender, well, I won't say the defender stood him up. He kind of like leans into the defender. So he's kind of like on his knees at the same time while he still has the ball in his hand with the ball way out there, just like giving it to the defender. He's like giving it to the defender. At that point, you're like, why don't you just grab the damn ball and hold on to it? But instead, the defender comes up and just grabs it from him, and they take off. Some of this stuff is just that Cowboys game. It was just scripted for them to come back. I mean, what about the Kansas City game? Scripted for them to come back. It's like these guys forget how to catch, how to throw, how to tackle, just at the most convenient time. I'm just saying, man, it's hard for me to say college football is in on the script, but goodness God, how can some of these teams be this awful? When it's the big teams too. I don't know. I won't call that scripted, but man, it's just when you see some of these scores, or what would you call it? Man, the wins and losses. Will you see some of these big schools and they only win in 3 games and 2 games and 4 games for the season? I'm talking about the big time schools. It's just like, what? How are you losing so much? Why is nothing competitive no more? I don't get that. All these teams in these leagues, they're just not competitive no more. It's so many bad teams. Like, teams don't even show up to play anymore. You see that in the NFL. You see that in college. See that in the NBA. Like, are you guys on the highest level or what? Why do you lose so much? I don't understand it. Like 500 would be, a loser. Well, it's not considered a losing season, but still, that's considered bad. When you're like 2, 3, 4, 5 games under 500, depending on, what kind of schedule, how many games you play or whatever like that. Were you just that bad? Especially, when we talk about the NBA and they play, 82 games, and other sports, they play way more. Like, what is it, baseball? But man, you see some of these teams like way under 500. 20 games, 30 games. I was talking about the Pacers. I'm like, well, wait. How are they like 2-13? I don't get it. Like, okay, they lost Miles and they lost Halliburton, but man, they had some guys on that team in the playoffs that came on strong, and they're still on the team. I'm not trying to say they got to be, at the top of the conference or the division, but damn, you can't even be 500. How do these guys deserve a paycheck? I don't get it. How do you even deserve a damn paycheck? I don't get it. 500 ain't good. But these dudes is way under 500. I don't get how these dudes call themselves professionals. I'm still trying to find that out. And look, we put up a graphic like 2 days ago. I don't know. They might be a little worse or they might be a little bit better. I think it was before that. Like, no, it had to be after the Lakers game. But the Lakers are a +4 in the differential column. And you go look at everybody else that's in the, I want to say about in that conference, I want to say about top 8 or something like that. The top 8 teams in that conference, they have a better differential. A better differential than the Lakers. Again, here we go. Lakers are only +4. Fool's gold. Fool's gold. We did this last season with these guys. Fool's gold. I don't know, man. I don't know what these sports. See, this is why these sports are so bad. Maybe because you got bad actors. I'm watching old school games all the time, and I don't see nothing rigged about them games. The only, as far as these guys acting and being part of the script, I don't see it. All I see is mad, pissed off dudes with big muscles, whether it's the NBA or the NFL, going to war. That's all I see. Now, maybe the refs can influence it. No doubt about that. I don't see anybody playing any part in any of that stuff. Dudes coming out there, getting the hell knocked out of them, bleeding, and just all this crazy stuff. These teams didn't like each other back in the day, in the NBA, in the NFL. Today, man, it's crazy with these. That's why I would never bet, man. I would never bet on none of this trash. I would never bet. And the fact that now they're telling you to bet, and they're telling you, look, it's one thing now that this stuff is legal to bet on games, but now they're trying to tell you what to bet on. Oh God, they're trying to tell you what to bet on. That seems crazy. Every time I see that on TV, I just think about these fools got you looking like a damn. They're telling you to bet on something so the opposite can happen. I would never listen to none of these fools on TV. No way. No way. Not because you might think, oh yeah, he's wrong. No, he wants you to be wrong. He wants you to put all your money this way on this crap that he's betting on, because it's gonna be wrong. So they can play their part and never do it. I wonder how many people, how many of these fools actually get it right that work for these sports networks and say, yeah, I'm taking the over or under on this. I'm going to parlay on this. I wonder how many times those guys are right. I don't bet. I've never bet it. I don't want that addiction. Well, I will say I don't want that addiction. Although I don't, I'm just a sore loser. I can't. When I lose, I get mad. I say, oh man, this stuff's garbage. I say, I ain't gonna never win this. That's what I say. I'm a sore loser. Basically, I'm a sore loser. So I never bet. I might buy 1-2 scratch offs in a year. Scratch that thing off, get pissed. I can't even tell you last time I played the lottery. I literally can't. That's how crazy it is. I might go to the casino. I don't know. We got a big casino here. We got the Hard Rock over here. Nice. And I'm trying to put a number on it. I might have went to that casino once in 3 years. I've probably been to that casino in a 5-year span? I don't know. I don't know, man. It just ain't in my blood to do stuff like that. When I lose, I don't believe in this stuff. I just don't believe. I listen to people all the time say, man, I hit for this, I hit for that, and kept playing after that and lost all my money. They love to tell you when they hit right. They never tell you when they don't hit. They always like to tell you when they hit. They never tell you when they don't hit, because when they don't hit, it's the majority of the time. It's like 95% of the time. And 5%, that's kind of high of a percent. But let's just say the 5% that they do hit, they just end up playing the money back. They end up getting the money back, because in reality, why they keep playing after they hit is because in reality, they done lost a lot of damn money before they hit that. So either they're trying to get that money back, or they're trying to get even more money. Because in their mind, in the back of their mind, they done lost so damn much money, it don't matter if they lose this. It don't matter. But the goal is not to lose that, is get an even bigger jackpot. But it usually don't happen that way. You end up losing all that money that you done won. And now, even though you done lost that money, you do have a little hope, because you done hit and you say, oh, well, that can come back around. And see, my luck is still good. Even though I done lost the money that I done hit. See, I can hit something. And maybe next time I will hit bigger. So there is a chance. And these people just go chasing their tail through life with this gambling stuff. Like I said, I'd rather be an alcoholic. I'm serious. I'd rather be an alcoholic. I'd rather be a marijuana addict. I don't know, a shopaholic, a foodaholic. I'd rather be all those things than be a gambler. Because I ain't about to just hand my money over. It don't get nothing in my stomach. I could be wearing some Jordans that I don't need, but I still got them. I could, you know what I'm saying? I could get that little high from drinking, little buzz. You physically don't get nothing from gambling. I'm trying to tell you, man. To me, it's the worst thing. The feeling ain't really. Somebody say, "Oh man, you get that feeling from that rush." It's not a real physical feeling. If I was to drink, that's a physical feeling. I got something out of it physically. You know what I'm saying? If I gamble, that's not a physical. It's mental. It's a mental feeling. You don't really get nothing physical out of it. Whatever. I guess we got our own demons. Anyways, so yeah, these leagues are incredible, man. It's hard to watch. That's why I don't get up, guys. I don't complain about these leagues like the NBA. I expose them. These guys get up on their platforms and complain. Oh, the Lakers got 100 free throws. Yes, they've been getting 100 free throws a game forever. They're throwing it in your face. The only way the Lakers can compete is what? They have to get calls. That's the only way, guys. LeBron James ain't that good. Luka Doncic ain't that good. He's a one-way offensive player, right? He's a great shooter, but he don't have no he don't have any what do you call it? He don't have any athleticism. So he has to do all this stupid stuff just to be able to get these calls so he can win. And so does Austin Reeves. And so does LeBron. All these people, all these guys need all these calls to win. To win. They can't be. See, if they was athletic two-way players, they could beat you on both ends. They wouldn't need calls like that. They could be able to, okay. I'm not trying to say they shouldn't get any calls, but what I'm trying to say is, if they don't get them calls that they shouldn't get, they're finished, because they can't shut you down on the defensive side, right? They can't do that. LeBron James could never shut you down on the defensive side, especially since 2014. So now these guys like that got to get the extra calls. Yes, they're going to hit baskets on their own, but they got to get extra calls that ain't warranted. That's like that's like them playing defense, right? Because they're not gonna play defense. They're not gonna shut you down defensively. Say like Michael Jordan back in the day. Okay, he won't hit shots, or Hakeem, or whatever player could play offense or defense. They might not make a shot, but they could come down on defense and put some defense on you, right? With a two-way play. Not Luka, not Joker, not LeBron James. So that's what they get extra for not being able to play defense. They get these extra whistles. So it benefits them for not being able to play defense. If you get what I'm saying. I know I made it complicated, but I'm just saying that's what they get extra. That's what they get extra against their opponent. To me, it's like them playing defense. Them extra calls. Because they can't play defense. And I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about these leagues. They're doing all this to keep the Lakers on the playing field. And it's just weird to me, man. It's too bad they could not put Luka and Joker together. They had to put Luka and LeBron James together. And a lot of people thought, LeBron James was just going to retire and go off. And Luka and Breeze have been doing good. And that's what I tell you. All these fools were talking about, oh yeah, they got this new owner. And they ain't going to let LeBron James do whatever he wants. A lot of people just be saying a lot of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they didn't sign LeBron to an extension in the offseason. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, LeBron James couldn't get what he wanted. LeBron James is bad. LeBron James is sitting out. He ain't got signed because he's sitting out to get revenge back on the Lakers. No, actually, he probably helped the Lakers out by sitting out to a better start. It made these guys look better. LeBron James won't get no revenge. The Lakers weren't trying to, not sign LeBron James because they didn't want him there. If they didn't want LeBron James there, they would have just cut him at the beginning of the season. Well, who runs the league? The Players Association and the owners, right? A lot of people keep failing to realize that because they just think it's, I don't know what they think, man. This is weird. This is weird with sports fans. They act like they don't live in reality with what the hell's going on and how sports work. There's no player throughout the history of any sport that's just been able to run rogue in a sports league and do what they want. Never. It don't exist, guys. They just trying to make up stuff for this LeBron James. His entire career is scripted. And I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but it is. I know your local, your favorite sports YouTuber ain't gonna tell you this, right? Because they don't want to get dinged by BoobTube. They want their money. All these guys out here working for money. Like I said yesterday, when I did that piece on what do you call it? When I did that piece on Scap, I was surprised I have to do it first. I'm nobody. I'm just a shadow banned channel that nobody don't like no more because I'm a real dude. But nobody said nothing about Scap saying that. This and they still roll with this guy after he pretty much pissed on the odds of Kobe Bryant and said Joker had a better 5-year peak from 21 to 25. Really? And we put up Kobe's 06 to 2010 and he smoked Joker. He smoked Joker and everything. Except for the 3 MVPs. That's it. He smoked Joker. You ain't seen that video? Go check it out. Matter of fact, I might put that video up every day just to piss off Scap. And I wonder what a dude like that would say. He probably won't respond to that. Remember, a lot of these guys are cowards. They know who I am. They know who I am from the jump. When I was saying stuff about some of these guys, they would just say, yeah, somebody's saying, because they're cowards. That's why I try to tell you, if you ever see these guys beefing with somebody, it's a fake beef. And they call it the name, it's a fake beef for money. For money. They only beef with each other for money. They will never call out my name. One, I'm not monetized, so it's not in their interest to even call out my name because they're not going to make no money off the fake beef. Two, they just don't want themselves going over to my channel in general. So they don't want my name out there. So the guys who have even said something about the things I said, like Dreamers Pro, Johnny Arnett, they don't say my name because they're cowards. They're cowards. Because, Dreamers Pro knows he works for ESPN and Disney. Every other video, ESPN, Fox, ESPN, Fox, what they said on their platforms. Of course he works for them. He ain't proved me wrong since. Johnny Arnett ain't proved me wrong since. Ain't made one damn video. Ain't made that LeBron James video after he made that video about Michael Jordan and pissed off everybody on his channel and did clutch work. Like I said in the video, many videos, I said, as a Kobe Bryant fan, we know that wasn't pointed at Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan's 88 season. But still, it's clutch work. The guy who put that out there, or who was arguing that, he was doing clutch work. Everybody knows that. So for Johnny Arnett to go dig up the videotapes that nobody knew where they were and ever seen them, for him to dig up them videotapes, that was clutch work. He brought the videotapes out there for clutch, and he did clutch work. I don't know what else to say to you guys. You know, I mean, that's just what it is. And he still, like I said, he should not have did it in the first place. But he promised the LeBron James video, or he got to vote on who you want to do next. Everybody said LeBron James. But he went and did another video. Who was this guy? Oof. Was it Michael Cooper? I think he did Michael Cooper finally. So you did another guy from the 80s. Saying this guy, I think it was Michael Cooper. Don't hold me to it. It was somebody else that he said didn't deserve the MVP the next year. So he went after two guys that played in the 80s, 90s, whatever, and still didn't do a guy in LeBron James' era or LeBron James that they voted for to this day. Send me the video if it's out there. And this guy literally made up excuse. What's that been, 2 years? This guy made up excuse after excuse, talking about, oh, my baby. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be this hard. Oh, we have a kid. But this dude made video after video after complicated video after video. He's the only one that really has never woken up and given LeBron James any flack. And if it's been any, it's been very little. Very little. And he's supposed to be a Kobe. This is supposed to be a Kobe fan, guys. The LeBron James camp literally pissed on Kobe's legacy. They done ripped that thing in shreds. The media, the LeBron James camp, the LeBron James fans. So again, that wasn't pointed at Kobe, the 88 season, but still, a Kobe fan wouldn't go do clutch work. You get what I'm saying? They wouldn't give clutch the benefit of the doubt after what they did in Kobe's career. So to me, either he's a fake Kobe fan or money is evil, and these guys will do anything. That's why I said this guy better hope he got a clutch check. He better hope he went and got a clutch check, because you did that without getting a check from Clutch. What? Even if he would have been, oh, well, I'm gonna go look at it, see what they talking about. I wouldn't even go look at it if I was a Kobe fan. But even if I went and go look at the video of the 88 season, I'd be like, damn, maybe they're right. Oh well. Oh well, who cares? They don't get none of this. They don't get the benefit of the doubt. They don't get the video. I'm not putting the video footage out. Not for Clutch. I'll be like, oh well, maybe they're all right. But I won't put it out if I was a Kobe fan. That's why I said this guy's got to be a fake Kobe fan. Or the money done got so. Tell you, money is evil. These guys will do anything for money. And the fact that he's the only big platform that really ain't pissed on LeBron James' career tells you something, guys. It tells you something. And he ain't even supposed to be a big LeBron fan. He's supposed to be, you can't be a LeBron James fan and a Kobe fan. There's no way. Kobe fan had never came out initially and pissed on LeBron James' career. It's always been LeBron James, the media and his fans pissing on everybody's career. I don't care if it's Jordan, Kobe, you name it. They done pissed on everybody's career to boost up LeBron James. And Johnny Arnett, where's all the videos on LeBron James? Flopping, crying, faking injuries, needing all these super teams, ain't a top 5 player, ain't a 10. This guy got the platform for all that and won't do nothing because he wants those LeBron James viewers on his channel. He didn't care about the Michael Jordan viewers. He wants the LeBron James viewers because there's more of them. Many Michael Jordan fans don't even watch the NBA no more because it ain't up to par like that no more. And you got dudes out here still rock with Johnny Arnett. It's amazing, man. It's just head scratching to me. I don't even, when I go into these videos when I make these videos at the time, I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna talk about. I might know a subject, yes, but sometimes I didn't know I was going to talk about this, but this gets me so heated every time I hear, think about Johnny Arnett and now Scap, because these dudes ain't about shit. Ain't about shit. All this dude had to do was put out these LeBron James videos. Guess what? Uncut Hoops had the video, not Uncut Hoops, AOH had the video out on LeBron James. What was it, like a couple days later or something like that? About how he was giving all these rebounds and assists or whatever. What, like an 8-minute video or something like that? It is showed that this dude been giving all these assists and rebounds or whatever. But Johnny Arnett is making up excuses. It's too tough for him. He got a baby. And now you got Scap. He done lost his mind. Pissed on all the all-time greats, basically. And said Joker had a better 5-year peak than all them. Wow. Well, we debunked that in one video with the center competition. It wasn't true. Just the all-time great centers like Kareem, Wilt, Russell, Tim Duncan, Robinson, Shaq. Might be missing somebody, but these guys all had a better 10-year peak because we did since Joker been in the league 10 seasons versus these guys' first 10 seasons. They all just, they destroyed Joker. Joker wasn't even close. Only thing he had was them 3 MVPs to even be in the pack. And like I said, the thing that was crazy was Kobe Bryant. Him and Jason Whitlock put something together and said the greatest peaks, period. This ain't got nothing to do with center. And they just put Joker, Larry Bird, and LeBron James. I was like, LeBron James? And they put him from 9 to 13. What? The years he cheated and built a super team? How does that? No. Those MVPs don't count. Those championships don't count. He didn't have no statistical titles in those years. I'm cool with Larry Bird. Joker had no defensive teams in his peak. He didn't beat no 50-win teams. One championship, one Finals MVP. It's just a whole bunch of stats. No statistical titles. So since Scap insulted Kobe, we put up Kobe's 5-year peak, 6 through 10, and he destroyed Joker. Defensive teams, all NBAs. He had more defensive teams. Joker ain't got none. He had more All-NBA first teams, more championships, more Finals MVPs, more statistical accolades, more All-Star MVPs, better competition. Placed 6 top 75 players in the well, he went to 3 straight finals. In those finals, played six times, played top 75 players. Well, not 6 times. I guess you could say 6 times. He played 6 top 75 players. And one Hall of Famer. Dwight Howard was the greatest defensive player of that era. That beat LeBron James. That in 09, that beat Boston. They beat Boston 2 in 09 to get to the finals. And Kobe won back-to-back on 3 top 75s. And he played them twice. Had to play him twice. So when did Joker have a better 5-year peak than Kobe? And Kobe won 2 statistical titles in that time. The only thing that he beat Kobe at was what? MVPs. MVPs. Kobe was on the all defensive first team and defensive, or all NBA first team and all NBA defensive team, all of them 5 years. This is what I'm saying. This is not a Kobe fan, guys. For him to sit up there and vouch for LeBron James to be up there on that all-time 5-year peak was just head-scratching. LeBron James. LeBron James. Or Joker, really. Who was your competition in that 5-year peak? It's whatever. These dudes is selling their soul, man, for money. I told you this guy turned into the new Nick Wright. He'll say a whole bunch of lies, and then he'll tell some truth. Then he'll tell lies, and then say you can't keep up with these dudes. You can't. I don't care how much they smile in your face, man. When money is inserted, and we already know Scap doing this for money. He ran up on Jason Whitlock's channel, all up in this. Jason Whitlock, man, are you kidding me? He come from the industry, so you already know what time. He done got this big fake beef with Stephen A. Smith. Anybody that's beefing with Stephen A. Smith like that, you already know what time, especially entertainers. I mean, they cool with each other. You need a good guy, a bad guy, you need all this stuff. You can talk all you want about Stephen A. Smith if you big. You ain't doing nothing but promoting him. He still come out on top. You really promoting him by bashing him. I ain't talking about the little boys out here like me. I'm talking about the big boys. That's all Jason Whitlock doing is promoting him. They need him to sell. How do you think, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. The basketball player that used to play with Michael Jordan. The dude that came out of high school. What's this guy's name? Can't remember his name. That you know, just popped out of nowhere and got a YouTube channel and start him and Stephen A. Smith start beefing and all this stuff. Anyways, he start dissing Steven Jackson and the other dude. Remember, he was nothing. Everybody thought he was, he sucked at basketball. He was a joke, everything. And he just popped up on the scene dissing, Stephen A. Smith and all with that fake beef and stuff like that because they need money, guys. These supposed to be guys who made Kwame Brown. Go look at how much money this guy made. A lot of money, guys. Tens of millions of dollars in the NBA. Now these guys need a YouTube channel to make money. All of it's fake, man. These guys ain't got no money, ain't never made no money like that. Again, I ain't trying to say they didn't make millions, but I'm just trying to say the money you've been told is all fake. It's all made up nonsense, okay? You can take it for what you want to take it for. That's okay with me. What I'm trying to say is this is what they do. He came on, he tried to start going at Stephen A. Smith, exposing Stephen A. Smith and a lot of these other fools. And these are the same fools we call Stephen A. Smith. How you doing, buddy? We're going to start this fake beef. Don't take it personal. They all cool with each other, man. It's entertainment. That's what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of this stuff is entertainment for money. You need a good guy, you need a bad guy, all this stuff. But anyway, Jason Whitlock, yeah, he jumped on there, scat with Jason Whitlock, a soul seller. You have to sell your soul to be on Jason Whitlock. Because this dude sold his soul to be on ESPN, Fox. All them people done sold their soul, man. They ain't got no soul. You gotta sell your soul to get up to those type of heights, okay? And yeah, it's pretty bad what they got to do. And they'll do anything for money, fame, and all this stuff. So to me, like I said, I don't. It's just sad when I look at some of these guys that used to, watch their channel and they still cool with Johnny Arnett and And look, I didn't really have no problem with Scat before. I was surprised he was loathing over Gilbert Arenas. I wouldn't never go back and forth with this guy. All he's gonna do is lie. I don't know why everybody want to. I don't know why everybody want to go back and forth with this guy, because guess what? All he's gonna do is lie. That's what he's known for doing. What do you think you're gonna get? Oh yeah, I showed Gilbert Arenas. What did you show him? He's a liar. He just wants to stack lies on top of lies on top of lies. All you want to do is get subs so you can make money. That's it. Just tell the truth. That's the only thing Scott want to do. He just want to battle this dude so he can get subs, so he can get, go on House of Highlights so he can get subs. Why would you want to battle Gilbert Arenas? Gilbert Arenas done sold his soul to get where he's at right now. So that's what a lot of these dudes is doing now. The dudes that used to think they would bring you truth, and now they saying all this ridiculous stuff or do ridiculous stuff because they selling their soul, man, for money. All this stuff out here is about money. And to get to high heights, what controls this world? Not goodness. It's evil that controls this world. It's bad that controls this world, right? We all know this. It's throughout history. It's in the Bible. It's every day when you look on the news. The only thing that good never runs this world. Good could never be in control, because if you would be free. Only evil runs this world. And the only way evil can run this world, yes, they can tell you truth, but it's mostly deception. It's truth, lies to keep you off balance. And that's what most of these platforms is about out here. They just about lies, man. They're gonna tell you some truth, but for the most part, it's a whole bunch of lies and stuff like that. So it is what it is, man.